What's up, you guys? My name is Jesse. Some of you guys may know me, some of you guys may not. I'm going to be going over a sweep exercise that combines left and right hand synchronization mixed with tapping, string skipping, economy picking, lots of movement across the fretboard, up and down, lower and higher registers. So it's a very cool exercise for just kind of training speed, training accuracy, training stamina, all that good stuff. All right, what's up, you guys? Showing you guys a little fun arpeggio sweep picking practice exercise you can do to kind of clean up your travel around the fretboard, clean up your right hand, clean up kind of the sync between the two. One cool thing about this arpeggio is that it's the same shape the whole way through. So once you learn the first position, it's just a matter of moving it around to different parts of the fretboard. You're not changing anything with your left hand at all, which makes it really nice, very simple. The difficulty is in the speed with this lick. You know, if you were to do it at a slower speed, that's totally cool. It's all about where you're comfortable playing it and where you can play it cleanly and slowly, you know, kind of improving the speed to somewhere where you feel comfortable playing. The basic shape is like this, tapping on the 22nd, and then pulling off to, you know, your basic major kind of sounding arpeggio, starting on the 17th fret, pulling off to the 13th fret. We've all seen that shape, maybe some of us haven't, but 17 pulling off to 13, and then 15, 14, 15, 17, 13. So you're gonna go 22 on the tap, and then 17, 13, 15, 14, 15, 17, 13. That's the basic shape. So we're gonna just kind of play around with the way it gets picked and the variations of not just going basic straight up and down. Here it is. So that's the shape. Once you learn that, move that around. So once you get the so after the tap, you're gonna go down, and this is when you string skip back up. Right from there, 15, 14, 15, and then you string skip back up to the high E string. And you finish the arpeggio the same way you would have normally, just by but instead of ending it where you normally would right there, I took it one note lower and then dragged it up. So So once you get that basic shape down, you can practice a number of things to get to that point. If you're just kind of starting out with something like this, you can just kind of go. Just to kind of get that part under your belt, just kind of get that comfortable, because that's what you're going to be kind of revolved around. So you definitely want to get that locked in before you take on the next step of it. So try to get. You can start really slow. That's how I would get comfortable with that first, and then add in the tap. Once you got that down, then I would probably start to try to do the string skip, which is the tap. I would try to get familiar with that feeling. You could even just do that. So after you do the string skipping part, and on the 12th, slide up to the 13th, and then go through that same arpeggio ascend through it. And then you're gonna hammer on the 15, 17, tap on the 18th. And then just go back down. So piece it together. Once you get to that point, then you're pretty much good to go. Then you can take it all over the fretboard like this. So once you have that basic premise down of the, then you can move it pretty much wherever you want all over the fretboard. I like to make big gaps in between it just so it makes me move far distances and still maintain the position and the tap and letting go and the sweep and getting everything nice and tight and clean without a lot of in-between string noise. Try to combine left and right hand with muting. So basically start as slow as you can, start as slow as you need to get it super clean, because it might be hard at first. And then you can speed it up from there pretty much however much you're comfortable with. But I would definitely worry about getting it nice and tight and clean before I ever worried about speeding it up. You're going to be tapping from the 22nd and then down to the highest note you played on your first arpeggio, which is the 17 on the high E string. So you're going to be... So that's where you start your next tap. So yeah, it's a pretty sweet one that you can really mess around with and play around with and kind of experiment on your own. Maybe throw in a different few shapes in there once you get familiar. So you're not just doing the same shape, but it's kind of just pick cleaning and left and right hand cleaning technique. I'm not so much concerned with this one about musicality or making it super creative. It was just kind of about cleaning up my arpeggios. So hopefully this is something that will help you guys as well. Let's do it real slow this time. So I know a lot of you guys are going to want tabs, which I do have for this, but you know, you have to buy them. So if you don't want to, watch this shit really slow. Now this arpeggio is part of a pack that I have called Just Sweep It that you can pick up at jessemichel.bandcamp.com. And that's pretty cool. You can check that out. It's got kind of advanced to intermediate arpeggios, but really for these exercises, the difficulty is in the speed. So don't worry about playing super fast. Don't worry about getting it up to speed. Don't worry about how fast I'm playing it. Just get it accurate and get it solid. Get it with very little string noise in between. I'm going to continue to do this series. Hopefully it'll help you guys, you know, with a technique that's pretty fun for me, something I've always loved. Obviously, if you guys have heard me play guitar, you know that I like arpeggios. You know that I like sweep picking. Anything that sounds like classical music, I'm really drawn to it. I do also do live streams on Twitch, so if you guys want to check that out, I do video game stuff, guitar stuff. You could follow me over there at twitch.tv/jslammin. You can also follow me on Instagram at Instagram/jesse.michel. If you guys want to check out all the shred action there, that's where I mainly post stuff. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Maybe even leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see next, what you like about this video, what you don't like about this video. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you guys have a good time watching it and can actually learn something. Thanks for watching though, guys. I hope that was fun for you. I hope it's something you could learn and have fun with and throw into your bag of tricks and help clean up those taps and those sweeps and those string skipping.